I think you said we could refresh it before going to the next topic.
Hmm.
Now it depends on what field thinks. I mean, I have no problems with I think you said we could ref So Phil, it depends on you actually if you want a refresher of the earned value before he moves to the next topic. That's I think the next topics are about
Cost, cost,
cost,
cost loading.
yeah, cost
Yes.
analysis.
Cost. Actually, earn value management the is the part we can say cost management. In earn value, what happened? What I think we have discussed about monitoring plan percentage versus actual percentage, and we plan to discuss about earn value, how much cost we are spending, and whether we are spending as per plan, whether we are spending. Whether our spending is over budget or whether our spending is as per plan. That thing I think we have to discuss. Will you confirm our last session? Just check what we have discussed. I think we have discussed, I remember we have discussed about plan percentage and actual percentage complete comparison.
Yeah, that I think yeah.
Yes, we discussed all that, and I remembered saying giving a what's it called now an acronym of how we can remember everything about end value, which
Okay.
I can restate here.
Okay.
Um,
Let's discuss
mhm.
about earn value now. And this part, we are going to revise everything from resource to cost allocation, and then percentage complete monitoring, and then earn value. Okay, let's discuss. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, okay. So let me create one project. Let's say we are having here excavation, duration 10 days, then leveling and compaction, duration 10 days. Relationship I am giving here, finish to finish plus grades. Then we are having one more activity, PCC. Let's say finish to finish. That's one. For time being, we'll consider only these three activities. Okay. Let's we assign the resources. Come to the resources, and so let's say for excavation, I required excavator. I required helper. Helper I required here three numbers of helper. So I directly make budget unit per time 30. So I hope you remember how to increase number of resources. Then for leveling and compaction, we required only helpers. Let's say we required here 5 helpers. Then PCC, we required one mason. Let's say 2 mason we required. And we required some ready mix concrete. Let's say 3 cube. Okay. So these are the activities we are having and we have allocated resources. First thing related to cost, we can check is what is the budget of activity we are having. So budget of activity comes from resources and the cost what we have allocated for the resource. From number of resource, cost of that activity will be calculated. How can we confirm this cost? Let's add some columns. Go to the cost. When you open the cost, first of all, I will select here budgeted total cost. Use it. Apply. Okay. So here total cost of your project is indicated here 179,500 and activity wise you are having for excavation you are spending 118,000, leveling and compaction you are spending 30,000 and PCC you are spending 31,500. Again you can bifurcate this cost labor, non-labor and material wise. How? Right click, go to the columns, go to the cost, select cost. Here we are having budgeted labor cost. Use it. Budgeted non-labor cost. Use it. And budgeted material cost. Apply. Okay. So here you are having activity-wise bifurcation. On excavation, you are spending total cost 118,000, in which you are spending 18,000 on labor and 100,000 on non-labor. Then you are having cost for leveling and compaction. Overall 30,000, in which 30,000 you are spending on labors. PCC, you are having overall cost 31,500, in which you are spending 18,000 on labor and 13,500 on material. The cost part is clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. Now what I will do, for time being, I just remove these columns and also total float I remove. Apply. Okay. Now next thing we have to discuss about comparison. How much plan percentage and how much actual percentage complete we require. Let's say overall duration of the project is 13 days. Overall duration of the project is 13 days. And mid of the project means after 6 days, we want to know status of the project. How much plan percent we have to finish and actually how much we have done. And parallel to that, what is our cost? What cost we should spend with respect to the progress. So directly, first of all, I am assigning baseline, maintain baseline, add, save or copy, okay, close. Then again, project, assign baseline, okay, okay. So we have assigned the baseline and directly I use layout to save the time. So I have already columns. So here we have added plan start, planned finish, actual start, actual finish, plan percentage complete and actual percentage complete. As we discuss, we want to know status of the project at mid of the project. So go to the status. Starting date is 1st of October and ending is 16th of October. Let's say we are going to check project at around 9th of October. Select 9th of October. schedule. So as 9th of October, status of the project should complete overall 51.39%, in which excavation should complete 60%, leveling and compaction should complete 40%, and PCC should complete 30%. Let's update the status now. Let's say excavation we have started as per plan on 1st of October, but out of 60%, let's say we have completed 40%. Then second thing, leveling and compaction. We have started on 4th of October. Out of 40%, we have completed only 15%. And leveling and compaction, let's say we have started on 6th of or 7th of October. Out of 30%, we have completed only 5%. Okay. Now our progress is 29.68% against 51.39%. Okay. Until here, everything is clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. Now, first thing, I'm going to add here cost. Cost, we are adding total cost of the project. Why? That I'm going to explain you. So we are taking here budgeted total cost for reference. Okay. Apply. Okay. So overall budget of the activity project is 179,500. To discuss earn value management or to discuss cost management, first thing we should know planned value cost. So planned value cost is the cost which we need to spend as per in proportion with planned percentage complete. Okay. So let's say overall budget is 179,500. So 51.39% of 179,500, how much we need to spend? That amount we should spend as a planned value cost. So I can directly add the column here, right click, go to the columns. Here we are having earn value. Earn value, click on earn value, check here planned value cost. We are selecting planned value cost. Use it, take it last. Apply. Okay. So planned value cost we are having 92,250, which is 51.39% of your overall budget. Can you just check? Can you just cross check this amount? Is it matching? Let me do here. 179,500 into 51.39
Yes, it's matching.
divided by 100. So 92,245. Here we are getting uh,
Probably because of the decimals in
decimals. Yes, yes. Let me
the
check.
51.39%.
179,500 into 51.39. Okay. So here we are having 92,000. Let me, for clarity, just go to edit with the preference.
You want to increase the decimals?
Yes, decimals we need to increase. No. Okay. So, are you clear about so 51.39 of overall budget we should spend on as per the planned percent or as per the planned value cost. This cost we should spend in proportion with the progress as per the schedule. Second thing we need to add here, sorry. Second thing we need to add here, earn value cost. Earn value and earn value cost. So earn value cost we are getting here 53,275. So this cost is coming from 29.68.
29.68.
Yes. So can you just cross check? Is it matching?
Yes, 53,275.6.
Okay. Now, main thing we have to update here is actual cost. If I add column here and go to the earn value, actual cost. In my case, actual cost, you will get zero here. But if you check in your system, sometimes you will get actual cost is equal to earn value cost because of software calculation. Now we have to update here actual cost, how much actually we have spent on activities. So we will take first activity, excavation. So for excavation, we are having either you can update units or you can update cost. Better you update cost. Go to the labor units, go for labor cost. So labor cost we are having here 18,000 overall for excavation activity. So as per completion, we have to spend 40% of 18,000, which is 18,000 into 0.4, 7,200. Okay. But let's say actually we have spent 8,000 on this activity for labors. So I update here actual cost 8,000. Okay. In my case, it's not getting cost. So I just restart my software. Okay. So here on labor, we have to spend 7,200, but actually we are spending here 8,000. So we are spending 8,000 extra on labors till this percentage of work done. So at complete, we are spending 18,000 plus 800. Are you getting? Hello.
Yes.
So here I am updating 18,800. At completion, my cost will be 18,800. Okay. So remaining is my 10,800 and actual I have spent 8. Now you can get here, you are getting some information here in actual cost. So you are getting 8,000 as an actual cost. Same way for excavation, we are having non-labor cost. Check non-labor cost. So as per the progress, we have to spend 40% of 100,000. So 40% of 100,000, we have to spend 40,000. But let's say we have spent 45,000. So cost 5,000 extra what we have spent that will be added here. Okay, are you getting? Are you
Yes,
getting?
yes.
Okay. Now you can check here earn value as per 40% of progress we should spend 47,200 for excavation, but actually we are spending 53,000 actually. Okay, this is for one activity. For leveling and compaction, again, we need to update here. So for leveling and compaction, we are having labor cost. Check labor cost. So we have to spend 40% of 30,000. So 40% of 30,000, how much we are having? 30,000 into zero point 0.4, which is 12,000. Let's say, but we are spending 15,000 here. So 3,000 extra will be added in your overall budget. So your cost will become 33,000. So you are getting here something, sorry, here 15% we have to spend, sorry, 15% we have to spend, sorry, 30,000 into 0.15. So 4,500 we have to spend. Let's say we have spent 6,000. So here I just update actual cost 6,000, which is 150, 1,500 extra. So this cost at completion cost become 34,500. So here you can get earn value which we have to spend 4,500, but actually we are spending 6,000. Same way, go for PCC. 18,000 we have to spend on labor cost. So 5% of 18,000. 900 we have to spend. But actually, let's say we have spent 1,000. So on labor, our cost will be 18,100. So here again for material 13,500. So 5% of 13,500, 675. But we are spending 1,000. So minus 1,575. Let's say here we are spending 1,000. And here we need to add additional cost 575 plus 13,500. So this is our at completion cost 14,075. Once we update this cost, you are getting here actual cost. Once you get the actual cost, then we have to go for ratios. So first ratio we have to check is schedule variance. Right click, go to the columns, then go to the earn value. Here we are having schedule variance. Use it, bring it last. So schedule variance we are getting 38,975. bracket means negative. So what is the formula for schedule variance? Schedule variance is earned value minus planned value. So earned value we are having 53,275 and planned value we are having 92,250. The difference or the difference we are having here 38,975. Bracket means negative. If schedule variance is negative, which indicates we are behind the schedule, means what we have planned, whatever the cost we have planned, we are not spending that much cost. Are you getting?
Yes.
Then second thing, we are having cost variance. Go to the column. Again, go to the earn value. And in earn value, we are having cost variance. When we use cost variance here, cost variance is having formula earn value minus actual cost. Earn value, we are having 53,275. Actual cost, we are having 61,000. The difference negative minus 7,725. If the variance is negative, means we are not spending as per plan. Our project is over budget. As per project, as per progress, we should spend 53,275, but actually we are spending 61,000, which is more than our budget. So our project is over budget. If the cost is matching with the earn value, then you are spending as per plan. And the cost is below earn value, then you are doing savings in your project. So such kind of analysis you have to provide to your company, to your management as a this part is called cost management or cost control. Earn value comes under cost management and cost control because everything we are dealing here with cost. Forget about this part. This part is called monitoring. We are just justifying whether how much plan and how much actual we have done so far. But with respect to planned and actual percentage complete, what is our spending? What is our status with respect to cost? That analysis we are doing here. Furthermore, we are having two more ratios, schedule performance index. Right click, go to the columns, go to the earn value. Here we are having schedule performance index. Schedule performance index, which is called SPI. And schedule variance is called SV, cost variance is called CV. Then you have to use schedule performance index SPI. So schedule performance index is the ratio of earn value divided by planned value, which is if it is less than 1, then you are behind the schedule. You are not utilizing your resources appropriately. Then again, we are having one more ratio, cost performance index. So cost performance index is the ratio of earn value divided by actual cost, which is less than 1 means you are spending more as compared to plan. You are over budget. Until here, everything is clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. Once we add these parameters, once we add these columns, then we can go for graphical presentation. Graphical presentation, go to the enterprise. In enterprise, you are having tracking. Once you click on tracking, you will get here. Always use layout here, layout name. You can use earn value curves. Earn value curves. Now you can see here we are having different lines which is indicating cumulative progress. We'll see one by one. Profile setting. So first thing we have to we come to know that what is our planned value cost or what is our baseline cost. Baseline and planned value cost almost same. So planned value cost. Select and here you can check individually labor, non-labor, material expense and total. So we are selecting total. Apply. Okay. So planned value cost overall budget, which we are having 179,000 something. So this line indicates your overall budget of the project. And this intersection, this is our progress line. The progress we are checking as on 9th of October. So this is the line which is showing 9th of October and this is the intersection. If you draw a horizontal line here, if you draw a horizontal line here, then you will get planned value cost on this date. Already we are having columns here, so we will come to know that. But if you check graphically, you will get here your planned value cost at this intersection with respect to the current date. Then you can add earn value cost. Earn value cost. Apply. Okay. So earn value cost is intersecting here. If you draw again horizontal line here, you are getting earn value cost. How much you should spend as per your actual progress. This cost you are getting here. And same way, if you add actual cost, actual apply. So actual cost, you are spending something extra, which is above your earned value cost and which is below planned value cost. If you draw again horizontal line from here, you will get your actual cost. After adding this, you can go for estimate at completion. If you select estimate at completion, apply OK. So you are getting here how much extra cost you are spending till end of the project. So as per your actual cost, what is your revised change budget means as per plan, your budget is 179,000. But if you add estimate at completion cost, it is addition of whatever the excess cost you have spent in your budget. Are you clear?
Yes.
Any doubt, any difficulties?
No, I think it's good at this point.
Okay. After adding this, you can compare.
So
You can.
just quick question,
Hmm.
or quick confirmation. What
Hmm.
what we are doing with all these is analysis. But when we talk about forecasting, that has to do with resource, the amount of resource required and the cost associated with that, right?
Yes, now see what we have done here. Straightforward, we have updated here cost. Okay. In speaking in terms of resources, go back here, labor units. So you can update here your units, and with respect to units, you will get your cost. The cost will be reflected accordingly. Now, what happened? Let's say for this activity, we
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
spend.
yes, I understand this part, but what I'm saying is if we are asked about forecasting, um,
Hmm.
what they are looking at is where we allocate resources, like in resource loading and the cost associated with such resource loading.
Hmm.
Isn't it when they say forecasting, cost forecasting, isn't it what they expect or what they require at that point in time? This one, what we are doing in earned value is cost analysis, but not
Yes.
does it include forecasting, or can it
Yes,
be described
it,
as forecasting?
yes, it includes forecasting. Forecasting in the sense you can check here. So as per this much progress. So here now, as per plan, uh, as per plan, our project should complete on 16th of October, but we are finishing it on 20th October due to delay. This is the first thing. Now, the forecasted resources, how much resource we require and how much uh, excess resource we require, whether we require excess resource, when we can calculate revised resources, when client asks us, we don't want this delay, we want project to be finished on same date as agreed on 16th of October. In this case, what you need to do is you need to reduce your resources. You need to reduce your duration first, because your software is showing us you are going to complete this project on 20th October. When you are planning, as you are planning this project to be completed on 16th of October, then come back to the resources. The resources, what we have allocated 100 units and 300 units of helper. Now we already in delay, so this resources is not enough. We need to increase, instead of 100, we need to increase 50 more, 150 resource. Or helper, instead of 300, we need to increase that to 3,500 or 4,000, 400. So that calculation you have to show, and how that we are going to discuss in delay mitigation. The delay mitigation part is something different. In that, we are going to compare our planned resources and actual resources. In that, we are having two methods: fast tracking and crashing. In crashing, what we will do, we will reduce the duration. We we are going to reduce the duration and we are increase the resources to achieve that activity in time. Fast tracking, we start multiple activities parallelly. Let's say here our sequence is first to complete excavation and then go to for leveling and compaction. Excavation itself delayed by, out of 10 days itself delayed by 3 days, and client is asking, we are not accepting any delay, you need to revise. To revise, then what we need to do is we need to start leveling and compaction parallelly with excavation. Why? Well, as soon as we get enough front for leveling and compaction, we need to start and we need to mitigate the delay. So that method is called, when we are starting activities parallelly, that method is called fast
Fast
tracking.
tracking.
Yes, and crashing, already we are facing delay of 3 days. Then instead of 10 days, we are completing this activity in 5 days to mitigate the delay. That is called crashing. We are reducing the duration and we are increasing the resources. The question you have raised, that comes here. Here we are not forecasting. The forecasting of the resources we are not getting here. But in mitigating, in delay mitigation, definitely we can present. This is our plan and this is due to delay. We are revising our strength. Here, what we are doing, let's say our budget is for this activity 100 units. Okay, let me show you here. Budgeted units we are having here. So I will add here another column inside next to budgeted units. Let's say actual units. So actual units we have not updated. So when we update actual units, we are getting here actual units in parallel with the budgeted units. And when you complete 100% activity, at that moment, out of 100, as per planned 100, actually maybe we spend 110, 120, 125. That units will be appear here, and based on that, we will get our cost, actual cost as well. Let's update here one more column, actual cost. So actual cost we are having here 45,000 and 8,000. So at completion, when we complete this activity 100%, the actual cost might be 1 lakh, 105,000, or this could be 20,000. That cost will reflect here in actual. It's clear to you. Hello?
Hello. So I'm trying to understand this the fine line between forecasting now with this and cost analysis based on EMV.
Yes. The forecasting part we are getting here. Okay. Now actual finish we are having here as per this progress we are getting 20th of October instead of
Okay.
16th of October.
Yeah, can I ask a quick question? When you look at the planned finish, which is the scheduled finish now, and you see
Hmm.
that the project is delaying, it's tracking to finish much later, and you want to mitigate that, you don't want that delay to happen. Now, assuming the best way to deal with it is through crashing, and you
Yes.
want to add more resources, how
Yes.
do you, is there an easier way of calculating the amount of resources required to achieve that?
Yes. Now see what we have planned here to complete this activity in 10 days. We required one excavator and three helpers. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Now we realize that to achieve this activity, we are facing 2 days of delay. Instead of 13th of October, we are completing this activity on 15th of October. But we
Okay.
are not allowed to make this delay. So
Yes.
what we have planned instead of one, so we have to calculate ballast quantity. Means let's say for one excavator, our productivity, let's say we have to excavate 1,000 cubic meter of soil. Okay, so daily we have to excavate 100 cubic meter of soil. But with this excavator, only one excavator, we are able to excavate only 60 to 70 cubic meter of soil. So we are having shortfall of 30 cubic meter of soil. So to achieve this 30 cubic meter of soil, we required one more excavator. So when we deployed one more excavator, definitely we are excavating 60 plus 60, 120 cubic meter of soil. And that will impact on completion date. Means we are achieving our target, and as per target we already facing 2 days of delay. That 2 days of delay we have to recover. So to recover this delay we have to increase one more excavator so
Okay.
that.
Okay. So let's look at the resource excavator for that particular activity. So the
Hmm,
resource there for the excavator says the budgeted unit is 100
hmm,
and the default unit is 10.
hmm,
So 100 units
hmm,
is what is supposed to give us the finish date, the planned finish date.
hmm,
But that's definitely not going to happen. So with extra 2 days projected, now we have 100 in 10 days, which means 1 to 0.1.
hmm,
So for 2 days, we would have an extra we have an extra, let's look at this, 100 to 10, okay, 10 to 100, then 2 to 100 over 10 times 2. So we have 22 points. Okay, 2 out of 10 times 100. So that's the way it works. Okay. Yeah, it still comes down to 20. So we need extra 20 budgeted units of the excavator
Yes.
to cover extra 2 days.
Yes. So
So
first of all, what we need to do is that is again revised procedure. First of all, you have to match the date. Okay. So when you are matching the date with 13th of October, you need to reduce the duration. When you reduce the duration, then and then only you have to apply again whatever the units you require.
yeah, so I'm
With
looking at the figures displayed there
Mhm.
now. So the figures clearly shows that we are 2 days behind, or we are going to have 2 days delay,
Mhm.
and those 2 days, to cover it using the original estimates for resource of the excavator,
Mhm.
we would
Mhm.
require extra 20 budgeted units. So if we
Mhm.
add the 20 budgeted units now to make this 120, wouldn't that automatically um, bring the
No, no,
duration
no, no.
back? Okay.
Yeah, this won't happen automatically if we increase the resource because what we have decided added here activity type is task dependent. In
Okay.
task dependent activity, what happened? We freeze the duration. We freeze the duration,
Duration.
whether we
Okay.
increase the
So
resources
if we
or
change it to duration dependent,
yes, whether we need to add here resource dependent or we need to change here duration type. If we change the duration type to fixed units or fixed unit per time, then definitely when we increase the resource, uh,
the duration will come back, will come down.
duration will be calculated automatically. That
Okay.
part we are going to learn actually, because we I want to clear some basic things plus advanced thing. So here, I think you are having clear idea about cost management, how cost management and controlling is done.
Yeah, I think it's better for us when you link it together at that same time. That way we can
Mm.
understand the complexities.
Yes. Now here we have related cost with progress. The progress plan percentage we require this much. Actually, we have achieved this much. So cost we need to spend this much. Actually, we are spending this much, and based on this, we are defining health of the project. Whether we are over budget, whether we are under budget, or whether we are as per plan. This scenario we are making clear here. Now, next part, we need to how we can mitigate the delay, how we can bring it back, or how we can change the baseline. To change the baseline, for example, as you said, let's say here we are having delay of 2 days for excavation, and parallelly, client asks us we need to do more excavation. So they ask us you have to mitigate the delay as well and you have to excavate more and based on that submit us revised baseline. So these two things are same, same in the sense in this case you have to work out on the resources and cost as well with respect to duration. Now, let's say in excavation, your scope has increased. Earlier, you was having excavation for only one area. Now, client said, okay, we are going to start this area also. So, you consider this scope in your project and update us what is your new duration of the project. So, in this case, we have to revise baseline, and that part is called change management. the topic you have requested is change management, which comes under this part.
So that's a very important one, the change management,
Yes.
because it aligns closely.
Because,
It aligns closely with
yes, yes.
um,
So in change
cost
management,
analysis and
yes,
forecasting.
yes. In change management, we are having 3 to 4 methods extra. In that, we are showing impact as planned. Let's say now excavation scope is increased. So, what will be the impact of that additional scope on your project? What will be the increased duration? And let's say delay is not from your end. Let's say delay is from client end. They are not issue you permit excavation permit on time. The delay for permit is from client side, and due to that delay, they are asking you what will be the expect how long your completion date will go because of this delay. Let's say they have delayed the permit due to 5 days. So what will be your completion date with respect to your planned date? So such kind of analysis we are going to learn in change management. The topic is very important as you faced recently one interview. I think they have asked you more about earn value management, right?
Yeah,
Hello?
it's always good to tie them together so
Yes.
that the knowledge is complete.
Yes. And for this, you now whatever the things we have learned so far, assigning baseline, assigning resource, assigning cost, then comparison plan versus actual, then uh, earn value, planned value cost, earn value cost, schedule variance, cost variance. This thing should be very clear. Now we are dealing with multiple baselines. We are dealing with revised resources. We are dealing with revised cost. Such kind of thing, which is practically uh, considered, and most of time, uh, companies face these challenges during execution of the project. So we need to focus on that part.
Okay, so are you looking at teaching the change management as a separate
Yes, yes,
topic?
that will be the separate topic. It will take a time, and I want at least 2 to 3 hours to explain in one shot.
Yeah, well, I think if you build it on end value management, cost analysis, it will make it
Mm.
easier,
Yes,
um, quicker, and also more comprehensive.
yes. So I think by next week we will discuss that change management. I
Yeah, I
have
think
some,
so. I think we
yeah,
can just build on that, on what we are doing now, straight
yes,
into change management. So that way we can cover all aspects of cost
yes,
relationships.
yes.
Phil, what do you
Okay.
think?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so just inform Ehi also. She should present for next lecture. Then we will conclude or we will go through the change management. In that, we will cover everything: how to revise baseline, how to show the delay, how to mitigate the delay. Everything we will cover during that topic.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good. I think we need to look forward to that.
Yes. So what we will do? we will plan our session from 7:30 Indian time to 10:30 or 10 o'clock.
No, say that again. I don't get it. Are you changing the
Next
time?
week, next week, next week, we will plan our session for 3 hours, starting 7:30 as per Indian time. Means regular time, what we have started today, but it should be for 3 hours.
That's
So
okay.
what he's saying is that we start at 9 and end around 12. That's what he's saying.
Yes.
Mm. Let's see how that works because normally by 11 o'clock I have where I should be every Saturday. So let's see how that works.
Okay, then we'll do whatever. Uh, then we have to split the session.
Or
Uh, we-
or if we can move it 1 hour earlier. That will depend on you, Michelle. If you can start earlier.
yeah, we can start earlier. We can manage it earlier.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
Okay.
because if we do that in one session, it makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good. We could start like 8 o'clock here and end by 11 or some minute, I don't know, maybe some minutes to 11, which is good. It's okay.
Okay, then we'll plan 1 hour earlier,
Okay.
uh, and we will finish that change management part.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, just inform Ahi also, so she will plan accordingly also.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, then I will see you next week.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Please, can you help send the recording? If you,
Yes, yes.
yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Mm. Mm.